everyone, it's Brittany and Katie with the Q team in Rochester, New York. We're back today to address the buyers that are out there right now that either have to buy for whatever circumstance and those buyers that are choosing to buy right now to take advantage of the low interest rates and how they can best position themselves in the market with their offers to win the bid.
Yeah, so typically the spring market brings a huge increase in inventory. With everything obviously going on in the world today, we have not seen that typical spring surge that we normally see. So our inventory is extremely low right now. That being said, the buyers who are shopping now are finding themselves in some serious competition. So as an industry, we are seeing multiple offers on many listings. For example, we actually just had a listing the other day that was in the first-time buyer price range that received 20 offers in the first 24 hours that it was on the market, all shown virtually. So, that goes to show kind of what we're looking at here if you are in the market.
That was so crazy.
It really was.
So to go off of everything that Brittany said, the buyers that are in the market right now, or the buyers that are going to be entering the market soon, are faced with the realization that they have to be competitive against all of these other buyers that are in their price range. And it's not just the first-time home buyer price range that's experiencing this competition. So what we're seeing is our buyers are asking us, how can I stand out against all of these other offers when I'm in a multiple offer situation? So as a team, we have come up with a few ideas on how to best make our buyers' offers stand out against others.
For sure. So the first one that is, usually pretty obvious is price. So obviously price will be likely a deciding factor for a lot of sellers when they're looking at offers. So we work with our buyers to help them determine, all right, what is fair market value for this listing? What is the value range? And then we, with all their information, we help them determine, what is an offer price that they're comfortable with that will make their offer as strong as possible to hopefully, win if there's competition. The second thing related to that as well is mortgages. So we are seeing a lot of offers that are coming in with a mortgage contingency. So that being said, each type of mortgage has different stipulations to contend with in the mortgage, and as well as with the appraisal process. So chances are high that conventional buyers will have the best of luck right now in competitive situations. So those buyers who are not contingent on a grant or needing concessions also are seeing themselves kind of stand out a little bit. So we're helping our buyers work with their mortgage officers to determine what the most competitive and best loan programs for them to be as competitive as possible are. So those are just a couple of things related to, the price and your mortgage contingency if you're getting a mortgage that can hopefully help you stand above the crowd.
And I think it's also important to note on that is in the past year or so, we have seen so many offers come in that have been cash. And people who were even going for conventional mortgages were like, what the heck, I can't compete against this cash. But we're seeing a lot of mortgaged offers right now, which has been comforting to the buyers of ours that we have that are also going for mortgage.
Definitely.
And in addition to price and what type of mortgage you're going for, there's terms to the offer that we can work with to make your offer as competitive as possible. So what we're doing is, because there are no in-person showings right now, and sometimes it's hard to just make a judgment call on a virtual showing or a Zoom call, we're putting in an in-person showing contingency for our buyers. And what that means is that as an added layer of protection, we're saying that, Mr. Seller, as soon as you accept my offer, I'm ready to move forward, but I would like to get through the property and just make sure that it appears in person as it does in your beautiful pictures. Another one is inspection contingency. There are still plenty of offers that are not waiving their inspections, and it's great because inspectors can still work. They can still go to the property on your behalf and inspect the home. Even though the buyers can't be there, they can still receive the full report as they've done in the past with a regular market. And the inspector is going through everything with them top to bottom. Some inspectors are even calling them via FaceTime or Zoom or whatever, so that the buyer can be there virtually. But that way you're still getting the inspection that you want on the home to make sure that the house that you're buying is sound. And third is closing date. So some people are like, I want to just close as fast as possible. And other people are like, well, I've got some things to take care of. And as a buyer, it's important to see what is important to the seller of the house that you're writing on. So some sellers are going to say, I want to just sell quick and be done. I want the quickest closing. Other sellers are going to say, you know what? I need time to find something, or the place that I'm going isn't quite ready yet. So I want an extended closing. So as we're telling our buyers, you have to be a little bit flexible with closing date right now if you're in a multiple offer situation, and just give the seller what they want if you're able to. Because even if something comes in higher than you are, but you're able to work with their terms in this sense, you could win the bid that way.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's not always just about price. Sometimes, sellers have different sensitivities, whether it's, they still need to find a home to move into, or like you said, they don't have anywhere to go until this date. So we got to kind of work around them, or they need a couple extra days to rent back from us if they need to move, things like that. So all of these things I think are really important. And especially, the real estate world looks a little bit different than it normally does. But that's not to say that you can't do something and still stay totally protected and make a really smart investment.
And be competitive in the process.
Exactly. So here's just a couple of tips that we just kind of wanted to run by that we have for our buyers. And every buyer situation is a little bit different. So, we have to work together to figure out, what the best options are for you to ensure that you have the best chance of getting the home of your dreams.
Right.
So if you are in the market or will be soon, we want to connect with you so we can kind of help you work through these details and figure out how to make sure you stand out, because we want you to be able to actually come out on top and say, I want more of my dreams, even if it was against 19 other buyers.
That's so true. It's crazy out there still. But the fact that there's that many buyers out there still is helping us learn as a team how to position our buyers to be as competitive as possible. So, it's possible.
It definitely is. So we hope everyone is staying safe, and we will be in touch. And if you found this video helpful, or someone that's entering the market and you think they really need to make sure that they are doing the right things, have them connect with us and we will help them through it.
That's right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.